I think I'm going the right way to this Beaver Lake place. Maybe I'll just follow this truck with that boat on it. Anyway, this is a huge ass downhill. There's no need to use the motor at all here. I'd like to talk a little bit about Tesla and the earnings. I know it's a little off topic, off of e-bikes, hybrids, whatever. It's similar to hybrids, or it's similar to e-bikes. But anyway, the first thing I like to, before we do that, there's one huge advantage of this, like getting this generator off of the rear or side pannier that I had before, and that advantage is that it's being air cooled like crazy. Recall that these generators, these portable generators, are always in like a case, right? So they typically don't get air cooled, or I mean they're not forced air cooled. The way that since this has an open fairing in the front, it actually forces air right over the generator, and I'm sure that this is huge cooling for it, compared to nothing before, compared to no air cooling before. So I'm going about 20 at the moment. This is going into a headwind, but there's really not that much of a headwind at the moment, but there is something. Anyway, so Tesla, huge disappointments in the earnings. Sales, like they lost like $2.38 per share. They're basically bad. I think the sales are still good, and I'm not like a Tesla fanboy or EV fanboy or anything like that. Well, actually, I am an EV fanboy, but I'm not a Tesla fanboy. So I would say that. Hold on a second. I would say that it is a big disappointment. And Tesla is the market leader. Like, it has the potential of taking over basically, all cars and EVs and whatever. The EVs are the future, no doubt. Like, if you ever experienced the torque of the EV or an e-bike, I mean, it's amazing. Not this one, because this one's a huge monkey of a bike. But it is the future, and there's still things to hammer out for it, but I think it's at the point where there's Bark River. I think maybe I go fishing there somewhere, but I don't think there's an access point here. Anyway, I hope I'm going the right way. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I have a freaking gas tank. I have a generator. I have like infinite power, or infinite like juice at the moment, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, huge disappointment for Tesla. I've been criticizing a lot of the Tesla fanboy streams, and I'm actually not a big fan of streams, of like YouTube streams or YouTube channels that talk about Tesla and whatever like that. A lot of them are just like rehashing views, just fanboyish stuffing, just trying to get your dollars, your views, your comments. Not really providing much substance. A lot of them, one of them, do suggestions about buying the stock when it's low, quote unquote low. Like, unless you know how to trade, like, don't talk about, like, if the stock is, like, cheaper or whatnot, because you probably don't know. You don't know trading. It's really difficult to do correctly. Even investing, I mean, this channel was talking about Tesla being low at 300. Yeah, okay. And it went all the way down to 180. Yeah, I'm sure people love that. Anyway, one of the channels that are actually really good is that I like it. They actually provide real content, real substance. Is FullyCharged, and also FullyCharged Live. They do a really good job, a very good job. They both have podcasts and also live content or real content. So I would suggest if you're into EVs or like, you know, want to join the EV revolution or looking for an EV or something like that, check out their channel. They do it well. They do it, they're not out there just to grab money and, you know, rehash news that you can find like within 2 seconds yourself or something like that. They're actually there to, they actually provide real content, not substantive content. You know, they go to different shows, they go to different manufacturers. You know, they're not just sitting in their basement or something like that talking about Tesla or something like that, or they have a Tesla and milking it for, you know, whatever money that they can. Anyway, that's my rant about it. But one of the things of point about this, I don't know where the hell I'm going at the moment, to be honest. I'm supposed to get to 83, Route 83, but yeah, I thought I was supposed to come up by now. This is a nice street to ride on, though, I can tell you that. But anyway, my only problem with Tesla is their margins are so low, and they haven't given investors or anyone how can they beat their low margins? Like, the automotive industry has traditionally had low margins. A lot of these Tesla fanboys like to compare it to Apple. Apple has huge margins on their, I know, obviously, yeah, eventually Tesla will get huge margins. Well, even Toyota, the leader at the moment, has very low margins compared to other big companies or other major industries leaders. And, you know, Toyota's share is very modest. So, I'm just wondering how Tesla is going to beat that. When we know that batteries are more expensive. Okay, I'm going the right way. Okay, Route 83. When we know that batteries are so goddamn expensive at the moment, yeah, eventually they'll become cheaper. But yeah, but even then, Tesla needs to demonstrate. And I'm not bashing Tesla. I'm a big fan. Like, I'm a big fan of Elon Musk. You know, obviously he's my idol. No. Visionary, you know, all these things, but he's missing, you know, he just needs to demonstrate to me, even though he is my idol, and, you know, obviously a visionary, he still needs to demonstrate to show how he can beat the margins, and even Tesla is not doing that at the moment. So that's the first thing, and it's okay if they don't do that and they still survive as a company. I'm perfectly fine. Okay, here we are. So I'm perfectly fine with Tesla. Let me slow down. See that Beaver Lake public access right there. So we're here. I started with like 66% charge, state of charge. I'm probably at 50% or 60%, 67% state of charge at the moment. It's based upon the values of the volts at the moment. So I'm gonna turn off. Wow. Whoops. Let me turn off the generator real quick. Oh, actually, you can probably hear me a lot better now. So yeah, he just needs to demonstrate that, and it's also okay. Like, I don't understand why a lot of Tesla fanboys want them to dominate the market or to, you know, be super successful. $2,000 a share. It's okay if Tesla is at $50, $60 a share and stable, right? You know, barely making any money, maybe 1 or 2 cents or wherever like that. It's okay if it's like that. It doesn't have to be a high flyer to change the world, because it is already changing the world. So that's kind of my point about Tesla. Anyway, I hope you guys like that. Well, let me part of Beaver Lake. So I turned off my engine, obviously. That's kind of the cool benefit of. Okay, so no trailers. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I can fish here. Let's see what the access. I think I've been here before. Let's see what the access looks like. Where the hell is this? Oh, maybe it's not it. Oh no, this is it. Oh, there's people down there. Let me just, alright. pretty small pier, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Well, it took me like how long did it take me to get there? I don't even know. How long it took me to get there. It took me a while to get there. Is it worth it? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe if like my other two spots are pretty crappy that are closer to me. Anyway, so that's it, guys. Maybe one more video later.